Yeah, my dad turn it down so my life will show this background there, you know. Yeah, I catch up with them and I mash up the life. Yeah, yes, sir. Salute, Mickey. Yeah, man. I don't know how this live here can go in. The connection is a bit in and out, choppy, you know. Yeah, man. But greetings, free, free people. Greetings. Again, we are passed through sharing our information from our perspective. And with the outdoors, I will joy and forgive the sound if it's too low. And the background, because apartheid, I kind of love it. Anyway, what's the equitable relief against the express terms of a contract? The Indian status as principal over his or her authority. And again, what's the Indian paradigm? Yeah, man, Indian paradigm out here. Everybody have their own thing, and so we say Indian paradigm, not a maroon thing, not an Pan-African thing. It's an Indian thing, specifically West Indian. Now, what's a certification of vital record? The estate, the juristic person, the straw man, the, the trust surety account, West Indian birthright, says to KV surety, and that's the juristic person looking at. And I'm on the principal Linton O'Neill, full colon Dallas, doing business as Linton O'Neill Dallas. That is the corporate process. Salute Judge Dale. Complete respect with power. That I should be a witness unto the truth. John 18:33. If the trumpet giveth, who shall prepare himself for battle? 1 Corinthians 14:8. And judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face. Psalm 89:14. So it's a vicarious or joint liability. Notice the agent is notice the principal, and notice the principal is notice the agent applies. Do not ignore this letter. To ignore this letter will have legal consequence for the man or woman acting in the capacity as agent obligee. And then, me go on with myself. All absolute, entitled, guaranteed, inherent fundamental rights and freedoms reserved for the record and honorable clarification and the rebuttal of all presumptions. The principal, Linton O'Neill, full colon Dallas, with the power of attorney in fact over the says to KV surety, an Indian who adheres to the natural law, with an address correction, being duly affirmed, dispose, and say on the penalty of perjury that I, Linton O'Neill, Dallas, a living soul manifests as a natural man competent to testify to the accuracy of this affidavit, do hereby solemnly and sincerely affirm and attest to the following. Contract. All lawful contract has 1. An offer, 2. Consideration, 3. Acceptance by all parties for the contract, 4. The signature by all parties involved with the contract. Only the party signing the contract can participate in the discussion of the contract. Full disclosure about the contract is imperative. Statement about the facts. A. For resolving a matter, it must be expressed. B. In commerce, truth is sovereign. C. Truth is accepted after becomes the judgment in commerce. F. A truth affidavit under commercial law can only be satisfied by a rebuttal about the truth affidavit, by payment, by agreement, by resolution, by jury by the rules, accordingly by the rules for common law, by a jury according to the rules of common law. According to the rules of common law. Yeah. There is a global movement in play to collapse the fiat financial dominance historically created and controlled by the Vatican, European royal and elite, plus the retaliatory efforts by the United States corporation to recoup their control of America. The judge felt the need to point out the flaws in their corporate process. Iman said most Indian would probably identify the corporate process as a legal process. I thought it was legal process until I get the clarity. But it really isn't about what is legal or lawful, because all process is about enforcement of contracts. So we are dealing with contract law, or the imposition and enforcement of corporate regulations called statutes. Courts have become corporate administrative offices designed to resemble courts, and judges are simply executive administrators designed to resemble judges. The purpose of these pseudo courts is only to settle contract disputes. If either party refuses to participate, courts can involve and the dispute is dead. Why them up play games? Courts of admiralty, the of the sea. The pseudo judges of these pseudo courts and in they have success. The VICARIOUS trust. I'm like, sir, the trust surety, to be specific. Note, all tradable securities, such as the CES2 KV trust surety, must be assigned a QCIT number for my trust before they can be offered. Birth certificate and social security application are converted into government securities. Now, how we know that? Because here on the island, our document, which is the birth certificate, it's a birth registration form, meaning it is the application from the birth registration form. This is why it is a sophisticated financial instrument. Yeah, man, because it serves a variety of different purposes. Yeah, man. And when you look at the instrument itself, you're going to see where it's a certification of vital record. So this is where your mom choose to certify and record the birth or the life event of her offspring. But you know, Babylon hypothecate and we don't care about that. What we are saying is the surety belong to us. And them is normally the obligee because them a keep the surety or them have access. Them a draw with in a commerce. So yeah, we just a jump in a commerce. Yeah man. So, commerce, we are jumping. Salute, Sammy, British. Yeah man, a long time. I don't know what go on over England, but we're gonna definitely talk after here because I forgot build back a area or a community or a little place where I man can go and share the information and realize a lot of people, yeah, no mind when them have an area where them can link up and get some information where, valid and then first hand information from ones were active opposed to the theoretical people and we just attack from hypothesis. So yeah, we do give thanks. But again, them information are not normal information. But we don't mind to present it, not on an egotistical level. It's just because we're under the gambit, you know what I mean? Our neck they out there, we there in the adversity of fire. So we really have to present what we can present in order to bring the edification of the information forward. Because we around here so lost, we don't know it. And nobody now got just bring it and gift it to us. And when you go overseas, you have to pay millions of dollars to acquire them kind of information here. So when we choose to apply ourselves and attain it, then naturally, if we choose to share it, then our free will decision. That, yeah, man, nothing egotistical. And again, because it is our platform, then the ones that we choose to find interest will resonate. So we now impose nothing at all out here. I hope the audio not too choppy, cause again, outdoor we're there on the signal, I watch it go up and down. So you have to bear with me because I really like the outdoor energy. So again, them say all tradable securities such as the CES2KV Trust Surety must be assigned a QSIP number before they can be offered to investors. The birth certificate and the social security applications are converted into government securities, assigned QSIP number, grouped into lots, and then are marketed as mutual fund investments. Upon maturity, the profits are moved into a government administered CES2KV Trust Surety. And if you are still alive, the certified documents are reinvested. So I'm on access this area, but at the time, I don't really have the clarity. Because again, when you seek truth and learn on the journey, you have to basically just gather information. And then after you gather information, then it's going to take you a while to, remove the contradiction from the information so you can acquire comprehension. And then from there, when you find you can use the information in a practical way where it becomes applicable to your everyday life, demonstrate wiseness or wisdom, people. So again, it is the funds contained in the CES2KV Trust Surety that the judge, clerk, and county prosecutor are really after or interested in. This CES2KV Trust Surety or debts. Nobody tell you that because the elite consider these assets to be their property. And the Federal Reserve System is responsible for the management of those investments. So there's a whole heap of information on, I like give you a piece and I give you too much more. Criminal law. Now I give them much more higher. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Salute Joel Jaguasi. Out and bad out there. Salute, my lord. Free man upon the land. Free man. My lord Joel Jaguar. This are them secret. Them not supposed to talk to it. Them supposed to interface with the surety. Only the surety. And when we get in on a problem, the surety are going to step in our shoes and protect us and bear all the responsibilities, whether financial or anything at all. And the surety do that. So we have to become cognizant of who and what we are as Indian, because we are the Indian paradigm. And when you know who you are as Indian, then, you know what I mean, it'll become easy for you grasp the concept of what we are bringing forward, the clarity. Yeah, man, it's two separate and distinct entity. The birth registration form is one entity. It's called a juristic person, or we call it the Sestuwi KV trust surety. It's one and the same, and it's really a bank. That's where all of the money there, because there is no real substantive money in existence. We know that. So it's all about negotiable instruments. So anytime like what am I give me a charge is actually a tax. So by right, I and I supposed to acknowledge the charge and return it to them just like a tax return, so them can grounds or balance or zero their books or their ledger. But them not gonna teach you these things. Because them want fleece not just your estate, but fleece you and keep you in a poverty with the illusion of money, those fiat currency, the Federal Reserve notes. Those are just negotiable instruments, I people. That's all it is. However, it's just a step-by-step process. Because me I tell you, so we have information like crazy, and then because we have the clarity, we don't want to go on out here. Because again, you have the bright ones them over there where already know these things. So I'm gonna have to share this for my grassroots people, the people them who up on the island here where totally unaware at this side of the fence. Now it says the public is encouraged to purchase all kind of insurance protection when the CES2 KV Trust Surety pays for all physical damage, all medical costs, all new technology, all that benefit. The hype to purchase insurance is a ploy to keep us in poverty and profit off our stupidity, because the Vatican owns and controls it, the controlling interest in all insurance companies. You may receive a monthly statement from a mortgage company, a loan company, or a utility company, which usually has already been paid by the CES2 KV Trust Surety. Almost all these corporate businesses double dip and hope that you have been conditioned well enough by their credit scam to pay them a second time. That means double dip. When them already get paid and them are sending a bill because you don't understand what their finance is for you to pay again in a Federal Reserve note. From them sending a bill, a check is attached to the bill, and you just endorse that check and return it to them, and that is tender. But again, as we go forward, as we go along, we share, you know what I mean? Because we have to apply these things and put it, into practice. So much information in a brethren. I know if I for going night, yeah. Yeah, man. Because sometimes when you're going on them thing, it creates an avalanche Because you have a set of people who say, don't make them know what you know and don't make them know what you do. Well, true, we not bring no earth or we just publish with knowledge. And hopefully I want to say, yo, I saw him stay over there, make we stand down. And when you choose not to, you get a, commercial, affidavit process, initiated against your estate. No joke. Just like that. But me I tell you, we have a lot of information, people, and the information is about clarity. The information is about truth. The information is about, our status as Indian, as man in the earth, and not as a subject slave. We are separate and distinct from the legal entity slash juristic person slash the straw man slash the Sestuwi KV trust surety. We are separate and distinct from that entity. And that's the entity these, all corporation can interface with. But again, you have to have the knowledge, and it's a joy for I. So now that I get the clarity about commerce, I got full joy engaging in commerce. And now that I know the distinction where the corporate construct derive, then it bring clarity. Yeah, man, and that's what we need for move forward. Clarity. Truth. Yeah, man. Anyway, whole heap of information, but I tell you again, we have so much information, pirate and voucher out there, There is no criminal law in America because criminal law would imply that the corporate United States government is a sovereign that has absolute power over all living flesh and blood Americans. Which of course is not true because a corporation is a fiction and therefore cannot be sovereign. Man, such as this Indian is sovereign and is in control of his own destiny. And one day, most of you will finally wake up and become cognizant of that truth. There are, however, contracts being enforced against us and with our consent, which are so repetitiously called criminal statutes. Our consent has been obtained by the corporation vis-a-vis our silence and failure to act or protest, which under law is defined as tacit procreation. So an example of tacit procreation is if someone accuses you of a theft in writing and you fail to respond or deny those allegations in writing, your failure to deny or act is considered an admission of guilt. So this is why I must say if you not put nothing in writing upon the court, then you lose. So you depend upon an attorney to do all of these things, and the attorney I work for the government or for the state or I work material against you, but you can't know that. All attorney, that's their club. Yeah, man. So, again, a perspective, you know. Yeah, all them things, we not have to touch them things right now. Yeah, we can read later, we share them things, Okay. But yeah, man, it's a joy when the most I, inspire you in some ways where others can only dream about. And this is what clarity do, Yeah, man. Clarity are what we like, and clarity bring truth. And we love turn up in a truth. Yeah, anyway, truth that when a mind a pass through and hang out. And when truth, water down or leave, then we can say salute and move forward. But, you know, the most important thing I want to get from the information that we are share is that it is never what it seems to be, and the truth is much more stranger than fiction. People are going to have issues trying to, process some of them information here. But again, it's a step-by-step process. Yeah, man, it's a step-by-step process, and we love it. We love the facts that we can bring forward the basic information, share it accordingly, and then leave it up to the ones them for, do them own due diligent research and qualify the information. Because when we say our opinion is backed up by fact. Fact where, align or anchored in a truth. And all I want to do is research it. That's it. Now fight the messenger. Yeah, man. Just, fight the message. Fight the information. That's all it is. Anyway, I hope you hear all the tune them in the background, Cause I tell you, I remember when I there foreign for years, a them thing I miss. Yeah, when we live at Greenwich Farm, I could hear a brethren used to name Chuku, where used to play him sound around a 6th Street in the end of after a while, around a 6th Street. And a them tune I used to hear as a youth. So when I there foreign boy, I tell you, I miss them thing, yeah. So for the man them was say them done with Jamaica and I want nothing to do with Jamaica. Hear what? Salute to the eye them, but me I tell you there is nothing like round here. Irrespective of some of our people bad behavior. Yeah man, round here something else, man. And yet, when I there out in the fancy place them, we're there in a Portmore. Yeah man. So again, give thanks out the people. Joel Jaguar say, the brave may fall but never yield, and we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute, free people. Information for decades. Can you imagine the book what we're gonna bring forward? And then a Mickey Mouse thing like what we say, ones and ones we push out there. Yeah man. It have a lace with truth, with clarity, and with true remedy. Not this games where you play out there with this foreign entity. We are talking about freedom. Freedom minion. Freedom minion. Salute. Free people. Stay bold. Stay brave. Stay firm out there. And stay strong. Honorable.